Good morning. It's another beautiful but busy morning here in the Villages, Florida. It's about 8:15 a.m. and we are on our way to the brand new recreation center over here in the Eastport, Moultrie Creek, Shady Brook area. The Villages is getting ready to do a ribbon cutting ceremony here at 9 a.m. So let me flip the camera around, and our next stop will hopefully be the Saluki Recreation Center. I don't know if you can see back behind me here in the distance, that is the future Eastport that they're building. And the Villages is moving so much dirt on this side of the turnpike. You got new neighborhoods being built over here, and you got a moving dirt back here. And of course, if we go back this direction, that's towards Moultrie Creek and Shady Brook. And our next stop is the grand opening of the brand new recreation center. Let's go. So we made it to the entrance of the Saluki Recreation Center, and this place is packed. Look at all these people back here lined up for the grand opening. We got here early and there were plenty of parking spots, but as you can see, almost every single parking spot is completely full. So let's head that direction for the ribbon cutting ceremony here in just a couple of minutes.
One, two, three.
Where's that? Southern Illinois. And what's your mascot? Saluki!
So they got the giant scissors and the ribbon right there, and they'll be cutting this ribbon here in about 4 minutes.
All right, Connor, wave your hand. Connor Chambrose.
Connor, wave your hand.
Connor! He's our recreation supervisor for Saluki. He's also a product and graduate of the village's charter school. Connor's an invaluable team member. He will be running the center with his wonderful recreation assistant. So make sure you introduce yourself to Connor. He loves what he does and who he does it for. So yeah, food trucks are available. All the amenities will be available at the ribbon cutting. Make sure you tour all of them. We've got live music, is that correct? Live music on the pool deck. So make sure you come sit, grab a lounge chair. Grab a lounge chair, sit out, relax. Take in all the wonderful things and why you chose to move to the village. We're so glad you're here with us this morning. I want to have our two vets come up here. Today is the anniversary of D-Day. I would like them to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's welcome two of our vets here. If someone can kind of raise the American flag is right there. We can take our hats off, and we also want to have a moment of silence after the pledge is done so we can remember all our veterans here today serving our country. And so we'll let these two gentlemen lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America. All right, are we ready to get this center open?
Yeah! Here we go. One, two, three.
So they're giving away special little badges for today's grand opening, and someone was nice to get one for me and for Tiffany because she couldn't make it today. And they also have this buried treasure passport. So if we go around Saluki, go for a walk, you got 10 opportunities. You got to collect at least 5 stamps, and if we do that and then we turn it in, we might win one of the raffle prizes at 11:30. So let's go check it out. Got a couple of books here. One is the cool things about Saluki dog guide book for beginners, and then another one over here all about Saluki. So I found a nice patch of shade underneath this big, ginormous, very, very old oak tree. Several of them back here behind us back here. And as I pan around this way over here, there's even more. So cannot wait for them to get this whole area developed. These giant oak trees, all the Spanish moss is just gonna really, really add to that unique feel. Might feel a little bit like Finney. Down there in Finney, they have a lot of the older oak trees with the Spanish moss, and it makes it really, really beautiful over there. But back here behind me is the construction for Eastport. And it's been a few weeks since we've been over here, and man, they have made a lot of progress on this area over here. So cannot wait for them to open it up. Right now, we can't drive back there whatsoever. It's a restricted area, so we have to kind of stand across the street, or maybe if you had a drone, you could fly that overhead. But yeah, the construction is coming along really, really nicely, and this is going to be an awesome, I guess it's not going to be a town square, but it's going to be our, town center for all of us over here in the south side. So we'll be back to document more of this as it happens. So while we got this nice patch of shade, it's a great spot to just kind of stop and recap and share with you a little bit about today's grand opening of the brand new Saluki Recreation Center. Now I got my back to the water back here, and that just a little insider tip, you don't really want to be standing too close to the edge, especially with your back to the water, because you never know if there might be gators in there. And this pond's relatively new, so hopefully no gators are in there, but I'm counting on you to watch my back. So if you see a gator back there behind me, let me know in the comments below. So right back this way, you can take the multimodal and you can enter the main gate there for Shady Brook. And we drove right down the road there for the grand opening of the Saluki Recreation Center. Got there a little bit early. The parking lot was about halfway full, but by the time they got ready for the big ribbon cutting ceremony, the entire parking lot was completely packed. People had to park on the curbs. There were hundreds of people there. They were all having an awesome time. So I filmed a little bit, you know, right there at the beginning when they did the actual ribbon cutting ceremony. Actually stood back and got a little selfie with them doing that with the scissors. That was neat. And then they had a scavenger hunt. So they gave you kind of a passport. You could take around and go to different stations and, you know, play all the different activities, whether it be inside or outside, and get a stamp. And I think they had 10 different activities, and you needed to get at least 5 stamped. So it says jump in the pool or just pretend to and collect a passport stamp. So let's go do that, which I did. I got 5 stamped, and then you turned it in, and then hopefully here in about 30 minutes they're going to be doing some raffle drawings. You don't have to be present to win. So they got my phone number, and they said they will call you with excitement. So hopefully my phone's going to ring here in 30 or 45 minutes with some excitement and let me know if I won one of the door prizes. So let's talk about Saluki. What is Saluki? Where is it located? So it's over there in the village of Shady Brook, number 1. We already talked about that, right? Saluki is a type of dog. I think it's actually the oldest dog breed, and so therefore that was the theming of the entire recreation center. So when you walked up, the wallpaper was decorated with different dogs. They had a lot of different pictures of a lot of different dogs. They had stuffed dogs everywhere. They had a selfie station where you could get your picture made with an image of a Saluki. And so that was a lot of fun. And then of course, when you go into the game room, which is awesome, they had pictures of different types of breeds of dogs, and one of them being a Yorkshire Terrier. So Tiffany and I, we're big dog lovers, big dog people. We've had dogs ever since we got married. We used to have golden retrievers, and then after they passed away, we got a Yorkshire Terrier, and her name was Molly Dog. And she was part of our family for 14 years until, unfortunately, she did develop cancer, and so she fought the good fight for about a year, and we miss her madly. So this is the first time in years that we've been dogless. Maybe we'll get another dog in the future, but I don't know. She was my heart. It's kind of hard to replace her. So we just kind of live vicariously through all of you that have dogs. Thank you so much for letting me pet them and get to meet them. And so that's really, really awesome. So if you're a dog lover, you're gonna love that recreation center. You're gonna love all the theming. And then when you go in, they'll have the reception desk right there for you to check in. Inside, now that the crowds had thinned out, and give you a quick walkthrough of the brand new Saluki Recreation Center. Welcome. Thank you so much. After you. Step inside the AC here. This is awesome. Hello, hello. Now that it's calmed down, I can film it a lot easier. It was crazy when I had everybody here jam-packed, shoulder to shoulder. So where do I need to fill this out now and turn it in? I haven't filled it out.
You can
right over here. All right, let me put all my information. This is the winner one right here.
Give your name.
They have the big giant, I guess, meeting room or the banquet room. I think it's called the Labrador room, named after a Labrador retriever. And so they had a lot of the village's staff, the recreation department in there, and they had a lot of different information about indoor activities, outdoor activities, special events. So it's a great time to come out and get some more information at any of these grand openings. Of course, you can stop by the recreation centers anytime, or the big giant regional recreation centers. They have even more information, but it's really nice to see the entire village's staff out here in full force, providing a lot of useful information for everybody. So on the other side of that, we stepped over into the actual rec room itself, and in there they had the traditional things like the indoor shuffleboard table, which we love doing that. That's one of Tiffany and I's favorite things to do. They had billiards. They had the Xbox games in there, and then they had a couple of unique things to just this recreation center. Number one, they had foosball tables. So that is the first and only so far recreation center that actually has a foosball table. So Tiffany and I will definitely be able to check that out later. And then I love pinball machines. We used to have a pinball machine. I had the $6 Million Man pinball machine, as a matter of fact. We sold that when we moved to the villages. So in there they have, I think it was Jurassic Park. So it's also the home of the only pinball machine as of right now. So if you're over here in the Shady Brook area, or heck, even if you're not, it's a short ride by car or by golf cart. come over here and check out Saluki over in the Shady Brook area. So there goes John. He just stopped by. He's out here riding his e-bike, and he's watched our videos. Matter of fact, he has an Evolution golf cart, and he had a question for us that a lot of you have had the exact same question, wanting to know about the height of our golf cart and does it clear all the tunnels. Well, I can tell you, down here in the south and all the brand new tunnels, you are not going to have an issue whatsoever. But if you haven't seen our most recent video, 50 awesome things in 34 minutes, well, Tiffany and I, the other day or last weekend, we drove all the way from Lake Denham all the way up to Spanish Springs, made a lot of side excursions, and we went through all of those old tunnels. So the old tunnels are definitely shorter. They slope down towards the edges. So my recommendation to John and to anybody is, when you're up there in the northern older section of the villages with those shorter tunnels, just take it slow and steady. Slow down before you even make that turn to get into the tunnel. Kind of hug the center line, stay away from the walls, because when you drive through there and you look up, you'll see hundreds of scrape marks where other people have scraped the roof of their golf cart. So we had no issues with our golf cart so far anywhere here in the south, all the way up to Spanish Springs. And then after we left Spanish Springs, we came back the other route, which I forget the name of it right now, but we came all the way back down to Brownwood, then over to Magnolia. So again, all those older tunnels, no issues whatsoever. But we have not been through every tunnel yet. And I do understand from a lot of you in the comments below, maybe towards the polo fields and some other places, there might be some even shorter tunnels that might not clear. But if we did that, we'd probably just take the car anyway. So far, so good. And stay tuned. In about a week or two, we'll do our full golf cart review video. We just want to test it out enough, make sure we understand all the bells and whistles and all the features, and get the kinks out, make sure we don't have any issues. So far, we've had absolutely zero issues. So that's enough about the golf cart. Let's get back to what this video is about and talk about the pool over here at Shady Brook. And I almost forgot to mention that Saluki also has a lot of outdoor amenities, including a family resort style pool. And there was a lot of folks already in there. It's a pretty hot day if you're not underneath the shade. So a lot of folks were already enjoying that amenity. Then they also had the outdoor shuffleboard. So you can see the parking lot is absolutely packed. People are even having to park here on the curbs. We've already been inside, so now let's go check out some of the activities that they have outside. And again, it's just another absolutely gorgeous day to be in the villages and doing outside activities. It is a little warm, so make sure you stay hydrated and wear lots of sunscreen. Over here to our right, we've got the shuffleboard court. And these folks are awesome. They're down here in the shade. See, they get the shade side. That's smart. Over here's the sunny side. And Tiffany and I, we took that intro or beginner's class when we came for our lifestyle visit to learn how to play shuffleboard and bocce. And it was a lot of fun learning, and we get to meet a lot of awesome people too. Over here to the left of the shuffleboard courts, of course, is the outdoor facilities. So you have restrooms inside the rec center, but then they always have restrooms outside with water fountains. And over here we got some folks playing bocce, which is another one of Tiffany and I's favorite activities to do. And they have folks from the village's recreation department here at every station giving lessons and tips and showing people actually how to play each of the different things. And then back there in the distance, they're building new houses. So one of the stamps on here is to roll a Polino. So let's go find a Polino and we will roll that and see. So we get this empty court right here. So the Polino's the little red ball. And we'll get that. Got to stay behind that line right there. Then it has to cross over at least the other line there at the scoring thing to count. So let's see if we can get it up there or not. All right, not a bad toss right there. And this is Probably going to be one of our favorite bocce courts because you got this great view, this little retention pond back here in the distance. It's kind of nice to look at while you're out here playing bocce. But there you go. That was the requirements there on our bingo card. Roll a Polino. We did it. Let's go get it stamped. I'm guessing right over there, standing under the shade, that's probably the person that stamps it for us. You're smart to be under the shade over here.
Too red, and I'm already sunburned,
yep.
So I could feel the sun through my shirt, and I was not feeling good. So
woohoo! We got 4 out of 5. They had outdoor bocce. They had the cornhole toss. They had the outdoor exercise equipment around the perimeter. They had a nice little walking trail, and you had that little pond to look at. So yeah, I think that's going to be a very, very popular recreation center. A lot of homes are being built right there in the back side of it. So some folks are going to love it. If your house is backing up right to it, then you have a very short walk to all those amenities. Other folks, if you want something a little bit more quiet and private, that's probably not going to work for you. But don't worry, because the Villages is building thousands and thousands of new homes. So there's going to be something for everybody out here. So right across the street from the Saluki Recreation Center is the Shady Brook Adult Pool and Rec Center, and also their postal station. So the rumor is that opens up tomorrow. So had a unique opportunity to go over there and film and document it today before anybody was there. So welcome to the Shady Brook Recreation Center. Has the adult pool, and it also has the postal facility. So you can see there's lots of construction going on over here today in Shady Brook. Lots of dump trucks moving dirt everywhere. We were just across the street over there at the brand new Saluki Recreation Center. Awesome experience. But man, check out all these dump trucks coming down the road here moving dirt. That's awesome. So now we're across the street at Shady Brook Recreation and Postal Facility, and the rumor is that this will open up tomorrow. So let's walk up here and give you a sneak peek and show you the swimming pool, and then we'll go over here to the postal station and tell you a little bit about that. But back behind us over there at Saluki, that's a family resort style pool. And this right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should be an adult-only pool. Don't know if the gate's unlocked or not. Let's go up here and see. Gate's locked, so we can't get in, but right over here you can see we have the restrooms, water fountains, an emergency phone. And as we pan around this way, you can see the adult-only pool. Got this little gazebo, gives you a little bit of shade over here on this side. That pool right there is definitely full sun today. Got some baby palm trees right now that they've planted, but give those a year or two and they'll provide a lot of shade. The palm trees grow pretty darn fast down here in Florida. But we'll walk up this side here and test. I don't think the gate's gonna be open, but let's just check it out and see. Maybe it is. Wow, look at that. All right, the gate's not locked, so let's step inside and give you the first look at the Shady Brook adult-only pool. If they open this up tomorrow with that full sun up ahead, I bet this place is going to be packed. So right here in the deep end, you see it's 5 foot in the deep end. It's got the built-in ledge there, so you can kind of prop up, put your shoulders on that, elbows on that, read a book. Goes over here to this end, 4 feet 6 inches. Then it drops down to 4 feet. They do have the lift there to help folks get in and out of the pool. That's awesome. On the other side, it's 3 foot 6 inches, and at the shallow end, it is 3 foot. So let me step over here underneath the shade. Well, matter of fact, first, let's go ahead and show you the sign and the rules. So there you go. Welcome to Shady Brook Pool, adult pool only. Here are the rules. Hours of use are from 7:30 a.m. until dusk, And that's one of those things we used to wonder, like, why are so many people building swimming pools in their backyard when we have so many free pools to swim in? And that's the reason why. All the pools down here in the south close at dusk, and a lot of people like to swim in the evening. So that's a main consideration for you if you're thinking about building a pool. Just know that all the pools down here in the south do close at dusk. So we've had a lot of questions in the past about how do you get your mail, how do you get packages if you live in the villages. So we do not have individual mailboxes at our homes here in the villages. Every village has their own postal station. So this is where you'd pick up your mail from the United States Post Office. This is where they would deliver that to. And so everybody gets the same size mailbox here. These are all the standard mailboxes. But if someone sends you a bigger package, what they'll do is they'll put the key in your box to one of these bigger boxes, and then you can open it up and get your package out. If you have 2 or 3 packages, well, they'll put them in 2 or 3 different things. So try to check that on a regular basis. But that's anything that comes through the regular U.S. Postal Service. If you order things from Amazon or from Walmart or from Lowe's, Home Depot, Costco, anybody else that you get a package delivered, if it's shipped via FedEx or UPS, they'll deliver that right to your home. So all the postal stations are covered, so it gives you a little bit of shade, and you also don't have to worry about the rain getting you or your mail wet on rainy days. And as we walk down the back side of this, you see on this other side over here, they've got a little picnic table. Looks like they got corn toss over here, and it looks like they got bocce and shuffleboard as well. So you do not have to have your own bocce balls. You don't have to have your own corn bean bags or any of that stuff. They're all provided free of charge inside one of the maintenance areas there, or back over there in the pool area. It won't be here in the Postal Service, but over there there's going to be a room. So for the shuffleboard, they'll have the sticks, they'll have the pucks. Bocce, they have the bag full of the balls and the Polino, and then inside they also have the corn toss bags and the scoring station. So you just check those out, totally free of charge. But if you got your own, you could always bring those with you as well. So nobody was in the pool. One of the gates was unlocked, so I walked around and gave you a sneak peek of what it looks like. And if it does open up tomorrow, let us know in the comments below. I think that's going to be a pretty popular pool over here as well. And then they also had outdoor cornhole toss and some other outdoor amenities. And that's all free of charge. It's all part of our amenity fees. You don't have to have your own bocce balls or shuffleboard, sticks, or even cornhole toss bags. That's all inside those rec centers there that you can check out totally free of charge. And correct me if I'm wrong, that is if you go to the pitch and putt. So you can bring your own putter and pitching wedges, but if you don't have them, they rent those out there at all the different pitch and putts, and I think it's only $6 per day to do that. So yeah, as a matter of fact, I think some of the putt courses have free clubs and balls for you. We just went and did the one in Finney the other day. Tiffany and I had an awesome time, so we didn't do a video on that, but we did ride the golf cart over there last weekend just to check it out. So we went to that putting course that you can only get to by golf cart. You can't drive your car in. There's no way to drive your car in there. Nice hit, honey. That's gonna be good. Get in the hole.
Oh, yay! I got it really close.
Good job, honey. You did great. You got that for par right there. Oh, I left it a little short. All right.
I think you're away.
I am away. You're right. Oh, it leaked at the end. Womp womp. Bogey City. All right, baby. You got this for par. And they did have a big old basket of yellow balls there for you. And I think they had putters on the inside, but we had our own putters, so we were good to go. So yeah, there it is. That's the latest and greatest, the newest rec center with a family pool. Hopefully tomorrow Shady Brook will be open. So if you go over there and check either one of those out, let us know in the comments below. It's 11:30. I haven't got a phone call yet, so hopefully they're doing the raffle right now, and I'll get that excited phone call and let me know that we won something. But I think we're gonna flip the camera around. We're gonna start heading back towards the house. We'll document some of this new construction over there at Eastport, and then my goal is to get home today, edit all this video, and get it posted later on this afternoon. So let's jump in the golf cart and go check out some of this construction over here at Eastport. And I almost forgot to mention that Saluki also has brand new pickleball courts, and a lot of folks were utilizing that amenity. And as a matter of fact, I got to meet a lot of you outside of those pickleball courts. So thank you so much for stopping by to say hello. All right, so that's the inside of the Saluki Recreation Center, and they have a lot of awesome activities outside. Over here to our left, you've got the bocce, and you got the shuffleboard and corn toss, and also the family resort pool. And then we pan around this way over here. Back behind me, we have the tennis courts and the pickleball courts. So let's go check those out.
How we doing, Michael?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Just documenting this whole new awesome rec center.
Very nice. Very nice.
Who are you guys?
Tom from Pennsylvania, and my sister Lillian from California.
Tom from Pennsylvania.
Lillian from California.
Very nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
How are
too.
you and Tiffany doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
We really liked your video on your new electric golf cart.
Us too. Thank
Been
you.
watching. I saw a video you had yesterday about the 30 or 50 things.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate
Really
that.
enjoy it.
Now we have the golf cart. I have no excuse. I'm trying to get out and about and document as much stuff as I can, you know,
Yeah.
so it makes it a lot more fun and
It's
get to meet
reasonably
folks. So we're checking out the new tennis courts and the pickleball courts, and ran into some of our awesome neighbors over here. So who do we have?
Julia Morgan, gonna go play some pickleball.
Tom from Pennsylvania.
Awesome.
Lillian from California.
It's getting to be hot. So are you ready for pickleball right now?
Yeah, it's a little hot for it, but I'll play it.
Tiffany
Great day.
and I still have not learned how to play pickleball yet. So someday we'll do it. I know.
It could be today.
I know.
It could be today.
It could be today. So here is the pickleball courts and all the rules. So if you want to read about that, just pause the video and we'll poke the camera over here through the gate and let you see a few people playing pickleball over there. Hey, hey.
Hi, where's Tiffany?
She's home working.
Good to see you, man.
Nice to
Really
see
watch
you.
all you.
And then they had the local police department with the canine unit over there doing some demonstrations with their canine unit.
It's a canine dog demonstration right here at the front entrance. Love to have you come watch and support.
Yeah, I know it. They're crazy. Malinois were absolutely crazy.
So that's not German?
And met some other awesome folks as well. So who do we have here?
Troy and
Felicia.
we're the Hunts from Moultrie Creek, and it's awesome to meet you guys.
Thank you so much. It's awesome to meet you too. Nice meeting you. They're moving a lot of dirt. Got my seatbelt on, so let's go. So I'm not sure the name of all the different buildings right now. I think that's going to be a big regional recreation center right there. Back off the distance will be the shops and restaurants and what would typically be, you know, kind of like the town square. And then we're right across from the entrance of the Village of Water's Edge. We definitely want to stop with this dump truck there, so there you go. That's awesome. Keep your head on a swivel out here with all these dump trucks. So if anybody knows the anticipated completion date, please let us know in the comments below. But this is going to be awesome when Eastport does open up. This is going to definitely change the look, the feel, the vibe, the entire dynamics of the villages. Got the camera faced on me, so I'll film me and my reaction as I go down this incline, and we hang a left to go underneath another tunnel and make our way over to the Bexley Bridge. And we get down here to the stop sign. We'll stop. Off to the right back there behind me will be Hopkins Pass, but that is not open right now, so we'll take a left towards Bexley Bridge, and also McNeil Drive, which is the new road and the new shortcut to get over there from our side of the villages over to Magnolia, and then also over to Finney. So coming up on another tunnel right now. Here we go. And then we're about to be going through a roundabout. So we'll take a right and get off the first exit right there. Back behind me is the way to go to McNeil Drive, but we're gonna go this way and go up and over the Bexley Bridge. This morning when I started to cross it, you had walkers and bicyclists and multiple golf carts right as we got to the top of the bridge. So be slow and steady, keep your head on a swivel. Always watch out for pedestrians or folks that may not be on a golf cart, because you never know. So, all right, we're going over the Florida Turnpike right now. There you go. That's awesome. And then straight ahead is one of the championship. Oh, check this out. Love that golf cart. That's awesome. That is awesome. So now we're across the turnpike. We're basically on our side of the villages. Straight ahead here in just a couple of minutes is Sawgrass Grove. And then we'll hang a right and make our way down through Citrus Grove and those neighborhoods down to Lake Denham and back home. So we just came out of our last tunnel, and up here in just a second we'll have to stop, and then we'll hang a right on Megason. And then right back here behind me over here on this side, that is Sawgrass Grove. This can be a very tricky and dangerous little intersection here, especially back here behind me on one of the entry points there. Someone drove through the security gate arm, so there's just a stop sign. So you'll just gotta sit here and wait and watch and make sure no one flies through and hits you on your golf cart. So I got two golf carts in front of me, one across the road over there. And yeah, they're not even bothering to stop back here to let anybody get an opportunity. The cars are just coming and coming and coming. And it'd be nice if they'd stop, but at some point. All right, I think we're about to get the all clear here in just a second. All right, it's all clear, no one's coming. And let's go. Let's take a right. And you might be able to see back there behind me the gate arm that got broke. There's a stop sign. Everybody's supposed to stop one car at a time, but they don't do it. So we made it back to our neck of the woods. We're down here in the Newell/Lake Denham area. Right back there behind me, you see the sign for the Village of Newell's postal facility, which is just on the other side of the camera. We're sitting here in the Franklin Recreation parking lot, which also houses the Lake Denham postal facilities, tennis courts, pickleball courts, the Mickey Lee pitch and putt, the Jubilee putting course. And matter of fact, we posted a video earlier this week, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. This is where we started that adventure. 50 awesome things in only 34 minutes. So go check out that video when you get a chance. So hopefully you enjoyed the grand opening, the ribbon cutting ceremony there for Saluki. And you know, lawn equipment is the bane of our existence for any vloggers. At least it's not the leaf blower going on right now. So hello, hello. Who we got here?
We got Hank and Carol.
Hank and Carol, where y'all from?
Atlanta.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Really? Small world.
Yeah, we live down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just bought one of them, and we want to know how you like it.
So you just bought the Evolution, the 4-seater?
Got the 2-seater.
You get the 2-seater, awesome.
Right.
Yeah, we love it. We love it so far. Do you like yours?
Well, we hadn't picked it up. We picked it up the weekend of the 4th.
Oh, that's a great weekend to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Y'all got it from Ray?
Yeah.
Awesome, great. Well, good.
We talked to his wife. He was out of town.
Haven't met his wife yet, but I hear she's really nice too.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
That's awesome.
And we bought it because we seen your podcast.
Well, that's awesome.
That's exactly. That's the reason he did.
And we told her. We
Because
said,
we'd already ordered one from the.
From the villages of Yamaha.
Yeah.
And we seen that and fell in love with it.
And saved $8,000.
Say that again.
We saved $8,000.
See, that's what we do around here, folks. We're just trying to help you out, save some money and be awesome. That's villagers helping villagers, neighbors helping neighbors. That's pretty awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy yours as much as we enjoy ours. That's great.
And it's nice meeting you.
Now, and tell me one more time.
Hank and Carol.
Hank and Carol from Atlanta.
Right.
Don't get to meet too many real Southerners like us very often. Most folks are from Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, but you are from the South, right?
Yes.
And what did you just tell me a few minutes ago?
Southerners talk to everybody. We stop you in the street just like we did you.
Exactly. And so for any of you that met me, I'll talk your ear off, so yeah. Be careful for what you wish for. I might talk to you a little bit too long. Have an awesome day. Bye. Bye. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Smash the thumbs up. That is one of the best things you can do to let us know that you like our videos and to let the YouTube algorithm know, to kind of show this to more awesome people just like you. If you have a chance, please leave us a comment. We try to reply back to as many as we can. We definitely read them all and give a thumbs up and a heart for all those awesome comments. So just have an awesome rest of your week. Please consider sharing this video and our channel with other awesome folks that are looking for content about the villages or just looking for fun and positive stuff. Have an awesome rest of your week, and we will see you in the next video.